Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about how to make a phone with advanced skill using Formic, and Axios. This project take me over 4 hours, so I want to share to you guys. So first of all, I want to show my screen. So first of all, this is the inside the browser, so you can see they have the name, email, password, and the checkbox and submit button. I submit and click, and boom, it's pop up, and I have to make sure the name come from, and also next to data have the thing in here on the console. So now it's back to the code. First part, make sure in your terminal to install 3 things. The first thing is Formic. So after you install in the Formic dispenses, they have Formic in here. Also install. So because I'm using Yum, so using Yum add Formic, it pop up in here. Yum add it's up here in here, and also Yad add Axios. So will be on in here. That's because we get it from the React.js on the internet, so it's so important to have. Okay, so part 2, definitely part 1, we're going to get it from the browser, from the internet, and then we also need to import Formic and make sure type form and film. And this is like a typical document talking about to end the code. About the document, you're a good programmer, you needed to know how to read. So this is the website. I'm going to share the resources on that, so you can get it. So in the Formic, in all of this document about this, so you can go through that and to understand that. A lot of the programmer is really good, understand the concept, and also we also have the resources about Formic. It is high order components, and here is more detail about what is higher order components. Nickname HOC. This is a really good document to read. And okay, so back to the code. So you're going to make you import Formic, and then you're going to make the code. So I try to skip, like you make the font type, so name and press holder. It is the name appear on the browser, like in here. Let me refresh. So it's in here, so you can see must have the star name, so it is the press holder doing that. Same thing for email, password, and also for turn of service. And the checkbox, that's turn of service, we're doing this kind of thing, so they have the checkbox. So this is part 1. And part 2 tips is we imported actually it is called validation. Make sure I get it right. So after you import it, you're going to making these functions, and also you using this one function. So every time if you didn't type in the browser, it will be say, and you submit, and it will be say email is required, password is required, because I'm making the code required to if it doesn't complete, will be have an error. So why we so that's why it's so important to make sure you have errors and also touched, because if you don't have the touch in there, while you're typing on the code, it will be all and this will be appear name and like will be required. So we don't want to have that kind of bug. And the last part is Axios. So Axios actually is API. So we do have the really good website. It's called reqres.in. It just like tests you front end. If you don't, you can use in their API to test out. Even you don't. Sometimes when you're doing a project, you don't have the back-end people, so you can use this. So it's a really good tool to have. I will resource it. I will write down this on the resources section. And so as again, so this is the part 3. You're going to import Axios after you download terminal to edit. And make sure. This is the part 2 message. It's like password is required, so that this I already show you. And handle submit, it is the first part 1 for the format, because the volume actually is to come in to the people who set up the system. And then the part 3, we're going to have Axios. So in the handle submit, we put in there Axios.post to have the next link. And in back to here, we have use state. So we're actually using use state and use effect to make status. So this is all what I think about. It's good tips to know. And one more thing is make sure in the apps.js, make sure you import a form, because if you don't, you're not going to show these things in the browser. So after you show your code, so it will be really good, effective forms. So it is so important tool to know, and hope this kind of information can bring you good tips. Thank you for watching. If you like it, make sure you click button like and subscribe me. 谢谢大家，希望你们可以点赞以及订阅，我会不定期的更新。谢谢，拜拜。